What's the absolute craziest thing an entitled neighbor has ever done to you? I work 50-hour weeks as an ER nurse, and honestly, all I wanted was to sweat in peace. Last spring, my wife and I finally saved enough to buy this beautiful wood-fired cedar sauna. It wasn't a mega spa, just a cozy 6-foot barrel sauna tucked in the corner of our backyard. But my back is always in knots, and this little wooden tube was my absolute sanctuary. Enter our neighbor, Brenda. Brenda lived next door with her 2 college-age sons, and they treated the entire neighborhood like their personal resort. One Thursday, Brenda leans over the fence with this overly sweet plastic smile. She asks if her boys could use the sauna after their intramural flag football games. I felt a little awkward, but it's a personal sauna. You sweat in it. Plus, we had strict maintenance rules. So I politely told her, sorry, but we keep it private for hygiene reasons. I thought that was that. 3 days later, I pull up after a grueling 12-hour shift. I walk out back to let the dog out, and I see steam billowing from the barrel. I walk closer, and there are her 2 giant sons crammed in my sauna, blasting frat rap on a speaker and crushing hard seltzers. I lost my mind. I ripped the door open and told them to get the hell out. They rolled their eyes, acting like I was ruining their vibe, and slowly lumbered back to their yard. Brenda didn't apologize. Instead, she marched over and told me I was being, quote, completely unneighborly. I was fuming. The next morning, I bought a heavy-duty steel padlock and secured the sauna door. Fast forward to the following weekend. My wife and I go out for an early dinner. We are gone for maybe 2 hours. When we get back, the gate is wide open. I sprint to the backyard. The heavy-duty padlock snipped clean off with bolt cutters. Inside the sauna, the boys are back. But this time, Brenda is lounging on our patio furniture, wearing my wife's expensive silk robe. I started yelling. My voice was literally shaking. I grabbed my phone and dialed 911 right in front of her. Brenda panicked, but she tried to play it cool. When the cops arrived, she completely fabricated a story. She looked the officer in the eye and said we were renting the property from her, and the sauna was a shared amenity. Absolute delusion. I pulled out my mortgage documents on my phone. The cops told her she was trespassing, and if she stepped foot on our grass again, she was leaving in handcuffs. She stormed off, spitting curses at us. For 2 whole weeks, silence. I finally started relaxing again. Then, I woke up on a Tuesday morning, walked outside with my coffee, and dropped my mug. The sauna was destroyed. Someone had taken a literal hatchet to the cedar wood. The glass door was smashed, the expensive heater was soaked with a garden hose, and the wood was hacked to splinters. I just sank to my knees. I was so exhausted from work, and this was my one escape. I filed a police report, assuming we were just out $5,000. But karma is a beautiful thing. The guy whose property backs up to ours, he's a bird watcher. He had a motion-activated trail camera pointed at the trees, right near our fence line. It caught Brenda, in high definition, swinging a hatchet at 3 in the morning. We pressed full charges. She cried in court, but the judge didn't care. She was forced to pay us almost $7,000 in damages and fines. We used her money to build a custom stone-enclosed steam room, complete with 4 security cameras. And Brenda, she hasn't looked over the fence since.